Hello, hello. We'll be starting. We're doing another chess stream because I feel like it. Hold on. I did some changes to audio settings, and I want to make sure I didn't just completely wreck my sound. You know, I wanna see if I'm audible and what I need to set it to. So let me put this up. I'm live. Set it to a reasonable volume. Okay, I'm too quiet, so we're gonna turn me up. Hold on, that's not what I want. We're gonna turn me up. Hello, Father. Hello. Edit filters. Compressor. We can increase this. Alright. Check, 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 check. That, I don't know. Good enough. That looks good enough. Sure. Okay. Now that we've fixed volume, let's get ready. We got to 700 elo last time. Now we're gonna be trying to see maybe we'll get to 800. Maybe we won't. Did a little practice, little study. So far, my games have been going well. Here we go. You can go look. So far, I've been doing pretty well lately. I did lose some, but this was a little while ago. You know. Oh. I also daily tournament I was in. Finally got to the next round. Daily tournaments take like months upon months. Anyway. So I have an undefeated record and daily 960. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. I am not too worried about that. I just realized something. That's interesting. Try something like this. What? Those are some concerning words there, fine sir. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and play this move. Sure. And then now we can get to some rapid extreme sniping. You won't find me. You won't catch me in a game. Oh boy. Time to not look at this. No cheating, no playing for me, you know. Alright, see what happens. Let's see how long it takes before they play something that's completely outside of what I know. They're gonna play something stupid like this or something. Probably gonna be a Scotch or Italian, maybe a Spanish, Ponziani, more knights. Alright, we got a Spanish. Might go for a fried liver, to be honest. They might go for a fried liver. Nope, they played the 4 knights variation where you take in the center, they take back, you fork trick, right? A lot of times you get takes here, which isn't the most accurate move, by the way. I forgot what the more accurate line was, but you're not supposed to take here. They seem to appear to be dumbfounded by the fact that this just happened to them and don't know what to do. This seems like a reasonable move, but Stockfish thinks that there's better. So see if they play it. I'm notoriously bad at playing these positions though, so we'll see if I can actually pull it off this time. Normally what happens is you get takes, knight back, or maybe pawn, depending on what they do. If they do knight back, you bring the queen back. If they do that, you bring the bishop out. Also an entire world where you get something like this maybe. But oh no. Oh, they played this variation. This variation's interesting because you hang a second knight for seemingly no reason. You hang another knight and both of your pieces are still hanging. I did this so I could keep the attack on both. I still have the ability to retreat here. Okay, they sacrificed their bishop. I feel like this is possibly one of the most chaotic lines I've ever seen of this opening. Ever. That's kind of what I expected. Right? Cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna play this. Castle, probably. This is an interesting opening. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's go ahead and just do this. Can't play this because I have 2 cards. Interesting. Let's play this. Attacking their rook. Probably gonna play this. I'm gonna bring in my rook. This hard. I think it's be better to bring in this rook so I can keep the possibility of playing something like this. Okay, this check. Right. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? This seems somewhat reasonable. I can play this though. But if they play that, I still have back, right? Plan is to double the rooks. Thought they might play something like this, to be honest. Can I sacrifice my bishop? 100%, right? You can take my bishop, but I'm gonna do this. I think I'm winning. Pretty sure I'm winning. I don't think they have any crazy ideas. Like, my bishop isn't actually trapped. I could still move it back, or here, or even here. So I don't really have to worry about some kind of deflective attack. Okay, well, they play like this, but that just loses a rook. Then the bishop. Then I can play this. Hmm. I just have to make sure not to stalemate now. I'm trying to take all the pawns. Do they think I won't sacrifice? Do they think I won't sacrifice my bishop for their pawn? They take my bishop. They don't even take it. They're just trying to lose every single piece they have and then get stalemated, probably. Well, that was nice. Good game. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's go ahead and go through the game real quick. I don't have a game review available. Used it earlier. Oh, they game reviewed it? I 1400. 1400. I had one inaccuracy, which was when I played this, and that's because of Rook C1 was the reason. That's wild. B4 was not the idea. Wow. Okay. C6 was a great move. This was a great move. I played like a 1400? What? What? Well, I gotta post this on the internet. What on earth? Hold on, I clicked it wrong. And then I'll just send to them no content. Alright. Let's close this. I had more time than when I started. Okay, maybe that Gotham would probably spite me for that one. But, you know, because I was so good. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. We'll see, though. Next game. Okay. Indian game. Alright, we got this. D5. I practiced this one. Oh, boy. I didn't practice this one. Um, I'm used to this. Hmm. What do I want? I don't think I'm gonna like how this ends for me if I take go back. Try a long castle. That might be interesting. Fine. This is like a fried liver in the D4 opening, which is really weird. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, you can't play that. Oh no, I can't play that. Wow. What was I supposed to play there? Alright, well, I know a new opening I need to study. I will take it. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Hmm. Something about this did not work out how I wanted it to. It's like the oh no, you know, video. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Hmm. Sneaky attack. By the way, I definitely designed this. Why'd you do it that way? You could just what? Mm-hmm. This is the most absurd opening I've ever seen in my life. What are we playing? What are what are we playing? I still have this idea. There's like 100 different pieces hanging. Sure. What in this world? You can't put on that dark square because I have a bishop sacrifice still in the road. Then I'm gonna try and play this and stuff. Like, I have so much going on. Blood just sacrificed the queen. Holy calculation. What in the... What in the world? What I really want to do is be able to kick their knight out because their knight is a literal pain. This is absurd. Okay, good sir. Tries to get... Just put it here. No more attacks on it. I don't know how I got anything close to a winning position out of whatever I had. No. Like this, I'm taking with... Oh, I can't take with bishop. What in the world is that move? What was that game? What was that game? Free game review? Stockfish is crying? Is that the solution? Did they also game review? Stockfish must have been crying. I got 900? What was that game? What happened? When I just literally hung my knight. I played the worst possible... How are you supposed to get out of this nightmare? You're supposed to play this. Apparently there's no actual threat here. Oh, my bishop... I'm an idiot. We were both idiots. My missed win was this. Because I had that. Oh boy. Probably when they. Oh, this was a blunder. Do you know that was a blunder? I sure didn't know that was a blunder. I also. That was when I missed something. Yeah, they missed harder. I don't know what it wanted me to do. It went that check. And then they just threw their cane to get checkmated. That was a game that was played by two humans. I'm literally crying. I don't know what to say about whatever on earth just happened. So far, so good. 2 wins. I don't feel like either was a deserved win. These were horrific games. I mean, I guess the first one was deserved. This one was not. Um, rematch. Oh no, wait, no, that was a joke. I have a new game. I did not want a rematch. I wanted a new game. Oh gosh, another game with black. Ugh, I'm so tired of playing these games. Oh boy, I'm about to give him a really not nice time if he tries to play this. What is that gambit? The I'm a psychopath gambit? Might as well. Might as well play something interesting. Position is by some miracle defended, but what on earth did they play? Why would you ever choose to play like this? By the way, you can't actually take. It's interesting. I don't get this. I just want development, man. I forgot to close this now. But this should be interesting. I think they played one of the worst possible games ever. You have to really consider what you're gonna do here. Um, or to defend that, I'd have to develop my knight, but almost seems like it would be better to develop my knight like this. Because this is an interesting game. Develop my knight like that because I want to play this. I don't want to have to deal with all the problems developing it on the other square. So yeah, this is not good. This is an atrocity of an opening. Dogfish is already crying and screaming. What the frick are you two doing? You did not get your payment back for this gambit. You got the pawn back at the cost of your position being the least safe thing I've ever seen in my life. Taking that's still a check, so I'd still have to play this. But okay. Okay. What? Okay. I would have better just take this. I probably would have better take this actually. Not thinking enough. How are they up 2 pawns? Just curious. Like, how are they up 2 pawns? When did that happen? Okay, they just go back. Respectable, but now it's pinned. I also go back, creating a boatload more of aggression in the position. I played the gambit. I don't really know what they're gonna do. This is a really weird position. I think they can still castle. That's a strange choice. Play this. Oh, I did play it, so. This is defended. My idea is to castle, make my king safer, get out my rook, create an attack. I can always just trade this, create more of an attack. Okay, they chose that check. That's annoying. It's better to block with the rook. Probably. Let's see what else they're attacking. Oh, wait, that doesn't work very well for them. I'm expecting to get a draw by repetition at some point from something like this. Unless I can castle at some point. Oh, I have a text message. Let me respond to it. Hold on 1 second. They made a move? No. They're thinking, which is terrifying, when you're in a position which looks dead lost for them. That doesn't win the queen because it's protected by the knight. We don't have an attack though, so. Oh, they prevent me from castle. Right off that. The bishop was. My bishop was protecting that. I could have castled. Anyway. Right, so. And what I can do is I can fork. That doesn't come with a check, but that will win me. Pick that, it doesn't guard that. Fine. I'm also attacking this pawn, by the way. We'll then guard this. Interesting. They got to castle to safety. While I have not. Interesting. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna try and castle. That's been the most annoying game so far. Because it's a really weird opening. Not concerned, really. How does this opening work? Like, how did this gambit not just crash and burn in flames? I fell for the singular trap, which was getting too caught up in how bad the gambit was, and not getting a good position because of it. I just had no attack. I don't understand the threat though, because that's not gonna go anywhere, is it? Now I'm threatening this with check. Play this, I still have this. Also just move it. I still have this. Do I? Best move is just to move this bishop somewhere. My knight has now become useless, so I have to get it back in the game here. It was useful when I put it there, but not in the long term. Right. I think this is fine. Shockingly, they might even lose on time, despite this being a 15-10 rapid. I have not even spent 5 minutes yet, which is concerning. And why I'm probably not in the best position. Oh boy, that's not nice, is it? Or is it perfectly fine? There's like a million different ways you can get checkmated, I think, here. This is one of them. Back rank checkmate. Yay! Gotta love it. Oh no, this game was horrible. I've so far all played against Diamond members, so a lot of them have game reviewed. But yeah, wow. Uh, I am glad I was able to create strong enough of attack to win this. Are they just gonna run down their timer? No, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna decline. I decline. I think I am good. Alright. Okay. They haven't, at least they haven't yet if they did play on it. Yeah, there was multiple moments where I was completely winning. Like here. What was the idea? XE5 check was winning here. Here, I had F2 check, and I was winning the queen. I thought about something like that earlier, but it didn't come to my mind then. Until eventually, although they peaked here where they had 6+6 advantage, if they took my knight, I don't see it. Why that was such a high advantage. But then they continued to lose all of it until their position was bad. There's literally only two moves that prevent mate here. Bishop d2, you get here, and you have to move back now. I'm gonna play c6, right? And apparently this is somehow fine. But the other move that did it was if they blocked with the rook, it actually wasn't checkmate. Because they had b1 or d1 and it wasn't checkmate. Okay, that makes sense. Which that means that this was alright. Check and okay, no. Yeah, so this was not a great game. I just didn't know how to play against it. This was not the idea. I don't know. I had no idea how to play against this stupid gambit. It was bishop b4 check was the idea, or knight c6. Playing normal was fine. I chose this. When they played this, the idea to play was d6. However, I played c6 first, and then d6 was the idea. I played d6. To give myself credit, I played d6. And then you were supposed to they took the pawn. Supposed to play something. I took the pawn. Took my knight. Took their knight. They played here. And I didn't really have an attack at this point. Actually, this was one of the top lines. Just to note, this was one of the top moves. They took... I was supposed to play knight g4. They bishop g4, which apparently was winning if they played queen e4, which they did. And I had to play rook da or long castle. Long castle was too scary in this position. I played rook da. They had played that, but they didn't play that. And I had to play bishop back. I didn't. I took this, and if I had taken this, I would have had the advantage, but I played this check. This was not winning. Anyway, that was just a little bit of analysis. Let's try another game. Rapidly climbing, rapid elo. Alright, let's hope we can get a center game and not something wonky. Please, not a Sicilian. I hate Sicilians. Scandi? Yeah, Scandi's fine. Okay. We get the Nimso center game, as I call it. Alright, we get this variation. Well, that's not the main line. You play this variation. Well, I don't know. Part of the idea is to play h4, get the bishop out this way. But I'll have to play this, actually. They counterpinned me. Because they played this, they could do that. Okay. Problems you have to deal with a lot of variations where they just take, which at higher level it's probably not best to take every single case, but you get a lot of that at lower elo. Okay, this is kind of what I expected them to play. Say, no, 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 what are you doing? Get out of here. Okay. That's fine with me, I guess. I can just reroute like this. I feel like they're gonna do this. I doubt they have any form of self-control at all. Hello. That reminded me I was supposed to do this when I'm playing a game, so that I don't have any people trying to tell me how to play or using an engine. Okay, this is weird. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna play this. Probably. Now is a weird time to take. Yeah, this knight is stuck, really. It's gonna be very hard to get this knight out. Even then, I could like just say, nah, I don't want this knight. Be a thing. But it does remove a lot of the ideas in the position, which revolve around the knight coming around. So, like this. But, Okay, this is starting to look a little more normal of a position, but go ahead and start developing this way. I could castle, but I really don't want to castle into this because they're looking to castle this way, and I really don't want to get into this pawn onslaught. So what I'm gonna try to do is castle this way as well because this side is less aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So that way I can have a little bit more of a chance. They're trying for a pawn break. Do I have any real reason to take? What if I just play here? This would make it a very troublesome position. Problem is they're having a hard time developing. They have essentially completely locked themselves in and don't have a real way of getting their pieces out. They finally can play this though. Problem is it just hangs a piece. Okay, but like I don't have to take that. I can play like this. I can take like this. That was something I was already thinking about if they played this, was to play like this so that I can get the queen in instead. Like, they really need to castle. They really want to play something like this castle if they could. I also want to castle this way. I have no intention of castling into this giant avalanche. Okay. castle. Probably good to play this at some point. They still aren't looking at taking this though, because it still is going to bring in my bishop. Actually chose to lock the position, which is a bit terrifying for me and my queen. I think this works. It's a way of getting into the position here. Do en passant. I can actually take with the queen. And I'm just safe. You can't trap my queen. Take this way. Bring in my bishop, and now I'm attacking your queen, and it's pinned to your king. And you're going to have to be ultra aware of what defends what. So this is actually a pretty genius move, but there's probably a very sensible counter, like just not taking. Okay. This creates a pin. What are all the types of attacks going on here? Remember, you can't really create a counter attack here because I'll take with check. No, probably more like that. Okay, that's kind of what I thought they would end up doing. But my plan was just to take this way. Oh, well, actually, that also just hung a knight, but whatever. I should have just taken it with the pawn. I'm stupid. This is what you get for bad plans. But now the knight's pinned, and I'm still going to be able to capture it. You can't attack this, though, so that's a bit of a problem, actually, now. But even then... Okay. Well, the small problem now is that this just hangs your knight. Your queen has 0 escape scores this way, no escape this way. And I can trade this way, but I don't know why I would do that. I mean, I'm up material, no reason not to trade. Alright. So far, so good. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to attack my pawn, my one and only hanging pawn. Actually, this just strengthens all my pawns. It's not a bad move at all. My goal is to then get the rooks into the position and onto the attack. So I think this is actually was a very good game, very interesting game too. Okay, so they're trying to continuously attack this pawn. One, not quite, but okay, well, that pretty much works. There's no reason to trade. They might trade, so you have to be ready for if they can trade. You can always pre-move trades, since that's the only way that they could possibly do that. You can always pre-move the trade. I doubt they'll trade though. I think they're gonna go to that again. You might be thinking I'm playing too fast. I'm thinking a lot of it through beforehand, not just playing fast. So far, by the way, I've not had someone who just waits the timer down in a really long time. Not a lot of stalling I've seen so far when I'm playing these. Alright. That's what I thought they would end up doing. We can do this. They go back. I can always do this. They go back, I actually might have. No, I don't. Because that's unprotected. Okay. I'll probably just play this. They go back. Not giving them my pawn. Also trying to get into the position. Is there any way I can hit all of this? I think the only way I could possibly play this is if you win. No, could go there. That would hang it. So gotta be careful. Or he can go inwards, which is interesting. I'm gonna try and push this then to promotion. At least that's the idea. What are they wanting in the position though? It's gonna be hard to get into it. The position, to be honest. This is the only not hanging place they can put their knight, which is it trying to get here? Okay. Where are you going? My only thought is they're trying to go here. What am I scared of? What are you gonna do? Sacrifice your rook? Check me? Oh, so scary. Mine was to come down here. Oh no. I don't fear this, actually. You take. Spain. Okay. I understand the position now. Am I afraid though? Take it. Come on. I said it. Take it. Take my knight. Go ahead. Take my knight. What is it gonna do? Oh no, my knight. Come on, bozo. Scared or something? Bozo, you scared? I should have been scared. Whoopsie daisy. I should have still played this. I would have been fine. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Alright, well, first loss is honestly deserved. Deserved. Deserved loss. Okay. I'm not even analyzing that. That was just deserved. It was deserved because I didn't do the thing that I literally said I was gonna do. Don't abort. Abort is boring. Because I don't even get like timeout bonus if you do is just support. Is this dude just here to waste my time? Come on. Is this your first chess game? By golly. Anyway. You play e5 here. It's just the Nimso Center game. Okay, well, I've played this 100,000 times. I could have won the last one if I wasn't such a stubborn, arrogant idiot. Okay, well, they chose to hang their knight. Every time. Every time. Every bloody time someone plays this, they just say, I'm gonna hang my knight. Like, why? I don't get it. And then half the time they then just hang 5 other pieces and resign. I beat a 900 like this once. A 900. Alright, let me see if anyone said anything. Maybe after this one. I forgot to check chat, but maybe after this game I will. Okay, so they chose to play this, the L confused variation, I call it. Yep, very confused. Don't know why he played it. Ah, now we have the pawn brick. You know what I'm gonna do to your pawn brick? I'm gonna attack your pawn brick. You attack my pawn brick? Wow, okay. Go ahead. Right. Now I take your pawn, another pawn in the pawn brick. I'm gonna try to do this. Oh no! The position is crazy. Bozo? What is this? They didn't want to trade anymore? Oh man. They can push their pawns in an outrageous amount. I don't really care. But what in the opening? I'm gonna be savage in Long Castle for no apparent reason. Actually, the reason was because I got this rook like this. Why I wanted to. Now I need to not hang that. Hmm. They're staring into a brick wall. You're down 4 points of material. Okay, well you're getting your king to safety, kind of, at least. And now I just have an outrageously terrifying pawn. And then I can attack the bishop or something. I don't know. Alright. Okay. You know what I think would be funny to try and do? Sacrifice this for this for this. That'd be funny. Why not? Brilliant move. Oops. Okay. I didn't see that his bishop protected that square for some reason, because my brain malfunctioned. I didn't see that. So I thought it would work. Why was I so stupid to think that I could possibly pull that off? Bishop didn't do that, actually. Would have worked. Right? Well, actually, no. There's not a world where that would have worked. That was a misthink. Oh boy. I'm still up material. I just have to win this in-game. Actually, this in-game is very easy to win now. I can still do this. He has very active king. I need active king, but Probably underestimated this position or something.
Angel Pari 1 just followed.
Hello, welcome. Yeah, let's go ahead. Play like this. Yeah. Play this. Plays this. I have. Let's go! Resignation, okay. Okay. So I'm good. You? Are you well? Also, welcome back. Okay. Can we do unrated? Cool. Cool. Can I accept this challenge at this moment? What's your name? Hold this. Um, social numbers. Can you tell me what your name is, and then I could find you? Maybe I have to friend you or something. Um, that's so Legend League, impressive. Um, 10, unrated, random, standard. Right? Will that work? Okay. I won't look. I can't tell you what I'm thinking though, you know. You gotta avoid cheating. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yep. What's a good move? Um, adding as much pressure to this pawn as possible, but you just have this. This makes sense. So far, nothing strange or out of the ordinary. That wasn't smart of me. We got out of that in a somehow equal position. Alright, well, that was interesting. Okay, game. Not bad, not bad. I think I'll play 2 more games.
NASA 2461 just followed.
Why did I set that as my follow sound? Anyway. Alright, alright. 2 more games. I actually have to go real quick for about I'm back. I'm back. Goodbye. Um. Yeah. Okay. Champs 5 is going. That's interesting. All right. Well, two more games. Two more games, and then I'm out of here. Then I'm disappearing like the Avatar because mentality can't keep going after that many chess games. Ooh, finally a D4. I love playing against D4. Just please don't play the Chigorin. Chigorin, do whatever the frick that one dude did. Oh, ew, ew. Who plays this? Um, I'm like gonna probably if they play this, be playing something like this. Huh. I don't know what to say. Ugh, accelerated London again. If I don't want to play into your London nonsense, I'm just kidding. I think I'm gonna play something like this. This is probably a completely absurd idea, but you know, why not? I don't think it'll work very well for me. Probably gonna go for this at some point, maybe. Maybe. Oh, why not? Let's have some fun. Well, this is an opening and a half. Can I ask it what on earth it's doing with Ace Check G5? Like, I'm asking you in 100 different ways. What on earth are you doing? This is possibly one of the weirdest, worst openings I've ever played, but you know what? I'm going for it. I have ideas. I'm trying to figure out what on earth you're doing here. That's all I want to know. I want to get rid of this problem in my position, and I want a castle. I don't see the idea. Take you. I continue to refuse to take you. Just castle. I probably should play this at some point, to be honest. You've had a million different tries. I mean, they're probably going to play something like this. Let's be real, and I'm going to play this. How did I guess that? But actually, why play that? Doesn't this... completely stop your attack here. Also, who knows how long this pawn's just been hanging here. Stockfish is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wants to, kill me, strangle me by the neck. I don't think they have. I don't think they have anything here with the sacrifice. But what I'm expecting is this. Probably the biggest problem to their position. You want a long castle? Okay, that's weird. The problem is I don't have to take. Like, I think I have interesting ideas if I don't take. What if I play here? If you take, I have this. This is probably a bad idea, but you know what? You live, you don't really learn sometimes in chess. You know what I'm saying? Much of the idea is take, then I have this. I guess that's not really a good plan. Oopsie daisy. Well, you know what? Screw you. That's right, I said it. Screw you. What all stops me from playing this check? Thinking about something like this. I have plans. I don't really care about this pawn, to be honest. I care more about trying this idea, but they still have the ability to take this, by the way. I can take like that, though. I don't like how much they're thinking. I am terrified. I play like a blitz player when I'm playing rapid because I'm stupid or something like that. Should I be scared? Oh well. This is I hope I don't die type position. Okay, well, in my opinion, it would be smarter to play this check here. No matter how much I don't want to do this, it's the only way to stay safe, so. I don't think there's a single way to stop me from just taking this. Yep. Then I'm going to try and reroute back this way. My attack might actually be a little bit stronger than their attack. See, I don't see it anything. I think they're just defending this because they think I'm going to take it or something. I'm not. I'm trying to reroute this way. I'm scared of cat. And then I'll play this. Patience. I don't know how you stop this attack. Really? One idea is you have to just move your king. Moving your king would help you a lot in this position, actually. Why'd you sacrifice your bishop? That's a move. Stay put. What do you mean stay put? You think I'm gonna die a quick silent death? You're wrong. I'm not. If you're gonna kill me, it's going to be a very difficult process. Ugh, I can't lose another game. Here, if I win this game, we if I win or draw, we go to another game. If I lose, then we're done. I'm not playing on. You can't take that because then I have this. The fact that this game wasn't totally lost is actually shocking. I literally hung my queen, and I haven't lost yet. Uh-oh. At what cost? I think they have that great of tunnel vision that they would still take the bishop. This is an attack on the rook, meaning I have a greater threat. And it's guarded greater threat. Danger levels, baby. That's funny. That's hilarious. Does a sacrifice work? Oh, you can take the rook. Oh no! Y'all? This position is just too much. This game, this game is too much for me. Yeah, I miscalculated that. I shouldn't have done that. This is insanity. I don't know if I can win this position. Mm-hmm. This goes not take. bro. I can't anymore. Alright. Well. What was the point? Can't even create any form of trouble in this position. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Good game. Alright, well. Now time to go cry myself to sleep. I went all the way back down to 728. Dang. Dang. What did I start today at? What did I start today at? No, not really necessarily. I am about to end the stream. I played my last game. I'm going mentally insane. I try to stream every Thursday though, so you can always come back next Thursday. What? I guess, but I'm probably gonna hang a lot of pieces. Uh, well, I'm not playing a random game again. I'm done with the random games. What is this? Okay, that shows your name, so I can just look you up. Central Ventures. What? Here. Okay. There it goes. Started. Ah. You know what? Screw you. I don't feel like playing that. Trumpowski, whatever. Whatever. I literally don't care. I I don't. Not one bit. Alrighty, let's see. I don't know anymore. This looks cool. Oh well. Guess I can put it here. I'm so depressed after last game. Oh no. Well, time to hang my queen somewhere in here. So sad. Ah, whatever. And I'm just gonna have a terrifying pawn in my position forever now. Oh, I hung that. Okay. It's fine. Oh. Well, that's depressing. I am so out of it at this point. My brain is dead. This is what I have chess fatigue at this point. Okay, so you're forking those. Okay. Well, now I'm going to play. I don't know what to play. All the moves are bad at this point. Don't hang your pawn. I am tired and don't feel like playing at this point. Why would you play that? Because you can? Because there's no consequences? Mm-hmm. You could totally do that, by the way. Alright, there you go. I was too tired to play good. Sorry. Good game, good game.
Nice Elm 174 just followed.
I know there's more energetic than die. Thank you for staying. Anyway, I'm done. I've had enough mental pain. Serve me a lifetime. We started the day with this game where I played like a 1400 until we got to the game where I played like a 200. Which is like this game. This is where we hit 200. That's amazing. Me on the other hand, what was this game? I was winning until I played this ridiculous move. All I had to play here. They were a FIDE master. That's crazy. FIDE master. That means that they were well into the 2000s. No? Like, oh wow, my original idea was correct. Oh wait, you're supposed to play this. Oh, because they can't take, by the way, because of this. Yeah. Wow. From my performance today, depending on how many games I played, I could either have a small chance or zero chance. I think I've had enough. Brain doesn't like existing anymore. Well, to next week. To next week where I may hit 800, may go insane, may finally decide that that I truly do suck at chess, as my name on chess.com implies. But you know what? It was an interesting day. Had some interesting games. Had some actually atrocious games that should never have been played. I don't know if it's any coaching exactly. I kind of just like learning on my own. Plus, I don't take the game too serious. I prefer just playing for fun mainly. Although I study a bit. Mainly just study, I decide what I'm gonna do kind of study. So, I don't know. I'll be fine. But thanks for offering help. I just I don't think I'll need it. Well, not that I don't need it. Rather, I don't think I want it. I probably need it desperately, however. But I don't know. No one played any daily chess moves, by the way. None of the daily chess opponents did any moves during the stream, really, which is shocking. Oh well, I think I'm off. I think I need to rest now for the next week, entire week, all sleep, no awake. Uh, well, see have a have a nice day. Unlike the sorrow I'll be in.